Even though we may not have $1 million today, we still want to have $1 million mindset. Welcome back to Transaction Care. My name is Lillian Hernandez, but you can call me Lily. And in today's topic, we are discussing if I was to start a transaction coordinator business in this year, 2025, I do this. Now, if you are here from my podcast and you heard that episode I did back in 2024, then you are already in the know and maybe you've applied it. How's it going? Let me know. But I want to revamp this list and revisit it because there are a lot of things I would still do that I did list in that episode, but there are also some things that I want to add into the mix that I didn't mention before. So let's do that. But before we do, are you subscribed? Please subscribe so we can grow this community one by one. And I truly appreciate those that have already subscribed. Leave a comment. Let me know where you're watching from, what you want to learn, and we'll get straight to it together. So let's jump into this. If I were to start a transaction coordinator business in the year 2025 and beyond, because you could be watching this in the future. Who knows? What if TCing doesn't even exist? Anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. But the first thing I would do is ask if anyone needs help. Truly. And I said this in my first episode as well, but if you're just starting out and you have no experience as a TC, why not humble yourself a little bit and start at the bottom? We've all done it. Start at the bottom, be someone's assistant, be someone's part-time, full-time, just be available. You could do little things like, they're not little, truly. If someone were to step in and do all of my docu-signing, that would make a world of a difference. So you can do docu-signing, you can help someone with their calendar management, timelines, file auditing, broker demands. You can help them, maybe you have the skills to help people clean their homes, whatever the case may be. Start with asking those that are already doing what you intend to do if they need help and if they have any gaps that are, in their business that they need filled. And present them with the experience that you do have and see who bites, see who responds, see who says yes, because you just never know. One of the hardest things to ask for is help. So if you put yourself out there and say you're willing to learn, I already know the basics, the fundamentals, you just need to give me the work. Because oftentimes a lot of TCs are so busy they don't even know how to train someone, or they know they need help, but they just don't know. They don't know how to outsource it because it's so overwhelming to stop where they're at, to train someone, or to even just give simple instructions. So if you have been watching my content, you know a lot of the fundamentals that already involve being a transaction coordinator. So you could hopefully take what you've been applying, because are we taking action on the videos that I'm talking about, and build your resume and build your presentation to, your pitch to whoever needs help. Then do so and see where it takes you. Because maybe you don't start off as a TC. Maybe you just start off as an admin assistant. That's okay too. The titles don't mean anything. It's all about just getting to the finish line. And if you could still do that self-employed. If I take away the title of TC, then I'm just admin, and I'm okay with that. I don't need the titles to elevate me or make me feel better or seem like I'm above anyone else. No, did I help people? Did I make a difference? Did I protect the file, the transaction, the buyers and sellers? And did I get paid? It's that simple. I even do data entry on the side for realtors that I used to work with. So maybe someone needs help with data entry and you charge $50 an hour because maybe you're not working 40 hours a week. Maybe you're just working 40 hours a month. $50 would almost equate to the same thing. So you think about that in terms of how you want to approach that, because truly, if you are just going about this blindly and just assuming you're going to get clients right out the gate, you might be headed towards a rude awakening. And I don't want to project, any ill will onto anyone. I just want to be realistic about this in terms of you could get your main client now or in 6 months. Just be prepared for any aspect and be okay with, doing little tasks here and there to help someone else in their business as you're learning and developing your skills and your business acumen as well, because you can learn from them. Oh, this is the type of TC management platform that they use. This is the type of softwares or computer that they use. This is how they budget their money. This is how they manage their expenses. There's a lot to learn when it comes to running your own business. So if you can connect with someone that needs help, they may even eventually hire you as their team member, as the first TC of their business, or if they're expanding, because technically you are competition. If you're working with someone in the same neighborhood, city, county, maybe not so much the state, but so that may put someone off to wanting to hire you. But if their goals as you're talking to them are to expand their business, and you're someone that's resilient and willing to learn, patient, has the courage and discipline to get the job done, and you know that the skills that you've developed over the years from past careers and from learning how to become a TC or a real estate professional, then I don't see how that can't turn into more greater opportunities. And on top of that, you're creating a network, you're creating community with like-minded individuals in the same industry. So in the future, if they need help with something that you can provide them, it's just this beautiful ecosystem of everyone helping each other. So there's that. So consider asking others for help and taking it from there. The other aspect of this is just to continuously educate yourself, continuously take certification classes. And I know this is a big investment, which we'll get into in the next step, but ultimately continued education is key. Getting your real estate license, if you are serious about being a real estate professional, because you got to do the thing to get to the thing. Not everyone remains a TC for 20 years. Some, it may be 5 years, and then they end up realizing, oh, I want to take all the money I made and become a real estate investor, flipping homes, or I want to become an interior designer. You just never know where this path will lead you. Or for myself, I was a TC. Now I'm a content creator, a coach, still doing some TC work, but now I've developed the skills of how to edit videos. Like I said, coaching, whether it's mindset, career transitions, pivoting, business, real estate, I can do those things because I've accumulated the education throughout the years. And being in my 7th year of business, you learn a lot from doing the thing. Whether you made a mistake or you did it correctly, you're always learning and building your toolbox and building your armor to be stronger and taking it step by step, day by day, and knowing that you have resources like myself and people in the industry that want to help you, that want to keep you encouraged and uplifted, and mindful of the things that could hurt you in the long run. And we're not talking about planning the next 20 years out. No, I think that's unrealistic. I'm 7 years in, and every year has not been according to plan. But it was because I was willing to have humility and ask others, hey, TCs, who needs help? I'm low funds right now. Business is slow down for me. I'm pivoting into other avenues, but I just need to make some extra cash. I've gotten my continued education, whether it's being certified in other areas like life coaching or disclosures or becoming a certified TC. I'm putting in the work behind the scenes, watching YouTube videos, studying ebooks, podcasts, reading books, building my faith, building my foundation. So it is strong in times when I'm getting shaken up. And of course, thirdly, money. I talked about this in that podcast episode as well, but I think it's still relevant, is knowing your numbers, where you're at today, where you want to be, where you were in the past that got you in, if you are in a bit of a financial mess, and learning how to manage your money in a way that you haven't done so before. Because even though we may not have $1 million today, we still want to have $1 million mindset. And I carry that with me to this day, even when I got back into debt after being debt-free for a whole decade. I still carry that mindset when the expenses are being taken out quicker than the income is coming in. And I'm more convinced today of that mindset It requires discipline. It requires knowing my numbers. It requires getting educated. It requires taking care of my body from head to toe, inside and out, and managing my time in a way that, okay, well, if I'm not employed, let me make sure my money is working for me that I do have, or I'm taking care of my body in the meantime instead of sitting in depression or anxiety. Because if you're depressed, you're too far into the past. If you're anxious, you're too far into the future. And it takes practice. It takes time to find some sort of harmony where you're not too far on either side. Because don't get me wrong, we're human. I've had my seasons of overwhelming anxiety. I've had my seasons of deep depression. I've been on both spectrums. And there's no telling that I may not end up on either, but I'm armoring myself. And like I said, building my toolbox to be stronger each and every season of my life. So when I recognize patterns of myself, oh, did I eat? Did I take my vitamins? It's simple things like that. Knowing your body, knowing your numbers. Oh, okay. Did I cancel that subscription that I told myself I was no longer going to use? Do I still need that Costco membership? Do I need to buy a new car, or should I sell the one I have? It's just investing the time in you right now to be present and to also consider future you. The future is out of our control. But today, I know that I'm here recording this video, and it could impact many people in the long run. So I have to make sure that I'm referencing my notes, that I did some research, or I'm speaking from the heart and the mind and from experience to help you all in your situations to not feel so down about things or discouraged. My whole goal and intention is to shine light on those that may be struggling right now, and to keep you uplifted and encouraged. Know that it may take some time and a lot of patience. That's why I have this at my desk. It's a subtle reminder. I still have my word of the year. I still have my why. I still have my faith and a lot of words of affirmation everywhere, but it truly comes down to this: patience. And there have been seasons where I endured negative bank balances, credit cards overdue, interest rates skyrocketing, and I just had to endure it. But I wasn't just sitting there like letting it happen. I was just like, what can I do? Let me go sell old clothes and shoes. Let me go donate and give back. Let go. Let me release some of this old negative energy, or some of this old energy. Let me make space in my home. Let me clean my inbox. Let me send 100 emails a day if I have to. 100 DMs on social media a day if I have to. 100 videos a month if I have to. Because you can't just sit around and do nothing. So if you want to start a transaction coordinator business, start with those 3 steps. And reach out to me if you do have any questions or want some one-on-one coaching, training, consulting. It's all available at transactioncare.com. We're going to continue this dialogue of if I started a real estate transaction coordinator business in this year, this current year, 2025 and beyond, for the rest of this month. So stick around, save this, tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. And until the next video, care for yourself, care for your wealth. Your time is worth it. Let's coordinate. Talk soon. And don't forget, check out one of these other 2 videos that I've posted to help you on your journey of becoming more empowered in real estate, business, and mindset. And double tap my smiley face so you can subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. Thank you again for watching. I truly appreciate you. And again, visit transactioncare.com. Talk soon.